All of these years, all of these battles, and now it's truly just beginning. The first glimpses of this massive 9-minute trailer speaks volumes and set the tone for what lays next in the Diablo franchise by Blizzard Entertainment. Diablo 4, as stated by the game director Luis Barriga, is not soon or even Blizzard soon, so clearly it will be in development for a couple of years. There is so much more to go through and analyze from the trailer, the gameplay cinematics, and of course, the panels from the first day of BlizzCon 2019 and the second day, which will host a systems panel, lore and story, and lastly, but most important in my opinion, a panel about the artwork of Diablo 4. This is the key to not only exploring where the potential story will go, but also how this could be the pinnacle moment for Blizzard as a company to evolve. The systems, loot, horses, open world, all of that is going to be iterated on and on again, and over the next year or two, they are going to change or evolve those systems. Systems will get scrapped or saved for expansion content or DLC, so that is the minutia that we can explore in future video. This reaction video, I want to talk about the artwork that I saw. So let's give you a bit of my background real fast. I'm an award-winning professional photographer, Photoshop artist, and an educator that specializes in unique, one-off fantasy artwork. My brand is called Reality Reimagined, and what you are seeing on the screen is some of the artwork that I have created this year for clients, magazines, and beyond. I'm getting ready to teach at a large photography conference being held next week, so hence why my video is a little short today. Art has been a large part of my life for a very long time, and that 9-minute trailer spoke volumes to me as an artist. Diablo is evolving by creating its own new art style, a reset if you will. They keep referring to it as a return to the darker tones of the original series, however that religious gothic iconography is just the surface. Let's go straight to the new focus of this story, Lilith. I will cover Lilith in another video, but essentially she is the mother of humanity and also the creator of the world of Sanctuary. She and her love, Inarius, created Sanctuary to hide their children, the Nephilim, from the angels and the demons. So is she the big bad in this new game? I don't think so. There are all sorts of beautiful elements in this trailer and gore to appease the macabre of the community. But when we see this image of Lilith, I was immediately reminded of the 1927 silent film Metropolis. That film is technically a science fiction film, so what does that have to do with a fantasy game like Diablo? The film was an expressionist film by Fritz Lang, and it has been often referred to by other filmmakers and artists as a major source of inspiration for their film work. Movies like Ridley Scott's Blade Runner, Lucas's Star Wars, and even this crappy movie from the 90s called The Cell. It broke the mold and at the time created a new visual look that set the bar for what was to come. I believe this is what Luis and the team are trying to communicate now. They are not just adding lots of blood and guts and none of that rainbow crap from Diablo 3, they're evolving the Diablo series by creating an artistic foundation that is so stylized that it cannot help but set the tone for the ARPG gaming to come, just as Diablo 1 did so long ago. Why do I not think that Lilith is the baddie in this game? The story of Metropolis, taken from Wikipedia, is this. Metropolis is set in a futuristic urban dystopia and follows the attempts of Frederer, the wealthy son of a city master, and Maria, a saintly figure, to the workers, to overcome the vast gulf separating the classes in their city and bring the workers together with their city master. The film's message is encompassed in the final intertitle. The mediator between the head and the hands must be the heart. It is my suspicion that Lilith's own personal Merlin, seen here, is stating that she needs to return to Sanctuary because, as Luis said at the panel today, the heavens have closed their gates. and humanity is lost without religion. I suspect that Lilith has been called to return and try and bridge the gulf between heaven, hell, and the mortal world of humanity. The imagery toward that end of the trailer is just so unbelievably stunning. Look, I'm not a fan of gore. I don't like to hear the demons explode with a bunch of disgusting sound effects. I don't like blood and so forth. But I do like the dark gothic iconography, the music, all of that speaks to me from the Diablo series, but not the gore and the blood. So to see that blood flesh barrier be the birthing sheath for Lilith turn into a cape is rather dark and kind of gross. However, the falling rose petals, or skin petals maybe, and the clear love and reverence that Dark Merlin has for Lilith not only set afire the artist in me, but the gamer that is so incredibly proud of Blizzard today. From the acknowledgement of the mistakes that they have made with the societal issues facing Hong Kong, poking fun at themselves of past mistakes, and now seeing the art style evolve for not only Diablo, but Overwatch 2. I believe Blizzard is moving in the right direction. Now, we the fans and community of Diablo begin the long, long wait toward a game that will hopefully be with us for years to come. Thank you for listening and watching this reaction video to the news and announcement of Diablo 4. I welcome your input and ideas in the comments below, and if you're keen to go on a future adventure with me, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, and I look forward to the journey ahead. This is Raziel, and stay safe in the world of Sanctuary.